job here. There's one thing that you can do with that mini excavator that's really cool. Before I ever put a rope up in this tree right here, I take the mini and reach up and break all the limbs I can out of it. And you can see the pile of limbs that I broke out of it. And I hadn't even climbed the tree yet, and I may not have to. There was one big limb up there real high, and I threw the throw line over it, choked it with a running bowline, and then hooked it to the mini where you see my rope laying right there. And I just pulled it down. I'm not even sure I'm gonna climb this one, so I'm gonna take the chipper now and I'm gonna set it up right there, and then he wants a pile of chips right over there across the ditch. I'm gonna go ahead and chip this stuff up and get it out of the way, and that way it'll disappear here and be gone. So you can see we got a fence on the left, a little fence on the right, got a building over there on the left, and a bridge on the right. We got a hole here to go through with this tree, and that's what I'm gonna do is aim it right down through there, kind of toward the right of the mini excavator. There is my game plan. So I'm fixing to face it and then make sure I've got my aim right on the money, and then we'll go from there. We'll cut it and release it. Saw running on this tree is the 500i full wrap panel. I'm running a 25-inch steel ES Light bar on it, 33 RS chain, full chisel. Started off as a round file chain, and since converted it to a square ground chain that I hand file myself. And I'm gonna tell you, if you want the optimum cutting performance of a chain, run some square ground stuff. You're not gonna find anything that's gonna cut any faster than the square ground does. just a little bit, you're going to see just how tight this fit is with this tree when it goes down. There's also some drone footage of it where it goes down between the edge of that building. Anytime I'm in these situations like this, like the tree I took down at the campground, I always back out away from it there 60, 70 feet, and I'm lining myself up on that face notch right there. And wherever that notch is aimed, that's where that tree is going to fall. So when I got out there, I was about an inch too far to the left. So one of the limbs over here on this side would have hit the building, so I move it just a little bit for the camera sitting to the right toward the bridge right there, and that's what I'm fixing to do now, is kind of shave it back some a little bit more. So I'll walk back out one more time, look at it, make sure that where I adjusted it to is going to end up coming down. If you notice over on the left, that's the homeowner right there. He's got his drone and he's flying, he's watching, and he's the one that films the drone footage that you'll see here in just a little bit when the tree comes down. And he did a fantastic job doing what he did on it. So I was watching him because I wanted to make sure that he got it when I released this tree. Really expected this tree to fall because I had a lot of pressure on it, and that just goes to show how much back lean this tree had in it. Right behind the camera is another building on the neighbor right there sitting behind the camera that could have been hit. So I just trot out there to the mini excavator and hop on it and just give it a little nudge with the rope there. You don't have to worry about that tree no more. No. Gone, ain't it? Gone, that's good. Yeah. Show y'all the hinge here. Y'all probably seen it, I'm sure, when it went over. That's a pretty hinge too, really nice. You can see it went just to right of shed. That's the reason why I come back and I cut some over here on this side to pull it, and then right in that hole right there. Did it without climbing this one. That was my goal, was to do it like that. I cut it with a 500 25-inch bar, a square ground chain on that one. That son gun though, it is freaking cutting too, so I'm gonna cut it up with it also. At the end of the video, I'll pull a tape on the stump of this thing. This tree ended up being just a tad over 45 inches diameter. There was some weight in this tree.